Welcome everybody in to the Four Nations Classic, a global showdown featuring the best baseball talent from around the world. We're coming to you live from Truist Park, home of the 2025 MLB All-Star Game. These games are being simulated in MLB The Show 25, and because of who's in the game and who's not in the game, I had to take some creative liberties as far as how these rosters are constructed, drawing from things like ancestry and dual citizenship. So without further ado, here are the four teams participating in the Four Nations Classic. Our 1 seed, Team USA, the 2 seed, Team Dominican Republic, the 3 seed, Team Asia, and the 4 seed, Team Latin America. Now again, because we're an MLB The Show, I've put each of these rosters onto actual MLB teams. So Team USA is the Yankees, Team Dominican Republic is the Marlins, Team Asia is the Dodgers, and Team Latin America is the Astros. We have finally arrived at the championship of the Four Nations Classic. Asia outslugged the Dominican Republic 8-4 in the first game of the Four Nations Classic semifinals. Team Latin America used pitching and defense to hold Team USA to just 1 run before rallying in the 9th. 2 teams that won in very different ways. Who will win and be champions of the baseball world? Let's not wait any longer. Shota Imanaga from Team Japan and the Chicago Cubs will take the mound for Team Asia. He will face Ronald Acuna Jr. to lead off the game. Shota Imanaga will deal to Ronald Acuna Jr. And he gets the strikeout. Shota Imanaga strikes out Ronald Acuna Jr. Ooh, ricochets off the wrist. Hopefully Acuna's all right. Michael Garcia, your 2-hole hitter for Team Latin America. It's lifted into the air to center field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. William Contreras, the batter now. Runner on first, 1 away here in the top of the first. That pitch is in there for strike 3. Throw down to second is not in time, and there's a runner in scoring position for Team Latin America. Francisco Lindor in now with 2 gone and a runner on second. The 2-1. That's on the ground. Corralled by Kim. Throw to first is in time. And that'll be all for the top of the first. Ranger Suarez of the Phillies and Team Venezuela, the pitcher for Team Latin America. Ha-seong Kim leading off for Team Asia. That one's on the ground. Quick out number 1 for Team Latin America. That one's lifted into the air. Under it is Jarren Duran, and there are 2 gone here in the inning. Ohtani, who homered twice in the semifinals against Team Dominican Republic. He swings and misses at that one, though, and that will end inning number 1. No score between Team Latin America and Team Asia after 1 inning of play. A great inning from Ranger Suarez. Rob Refsnyder looming in the on-deck circle. Ranger Suarez delivers the payoff pitch, and Seiya Suzuki drills this one into left field. It's going to be a leadoff double for Team Asia. A great piece of hitting for Seiya Suzuki. 3-2 the count. The pitch from Ranger Suarez, and that one's going to be blooped into left field, a base hit. Will the runner come home? He will. A dangerous play, but it's going to pay off. Suzuki scores, and it's 1-0 Team Asia. RBI single from Team Asia, and they plate the first run of the game. 3-2 the count to Tommy Edman. Suarez delivers, and that's on the ground and through for a base hit. It's a single for Edman. And Higashioka down on strikes, caught looking. Connor Wong puts that one on the ground. Throw to second for 1. Throw to first is in time, and a much-needed double play for Team Latin America. But Rob Refsnyder gets the scoring going, and as we head to the third inning, Team Asia leads 1-0. The 1-2 from Shota Imanaga. And Acuna drills this one high and deep to left field, and it is going to be off the wall for a base hit. It's a 2-out double for Acuna. And Team Latin America in business. Michael Garcia, the batter now for Team Latin America. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. 2 down, runner at second. 1-2 the count on Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Imanaga gets out of it. The 5th strikeout for Shota. And we head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Team Asia. Into the game is Daniel Palencia, representing the Cubs and Team Venezuela. And ha-seong Kim gets a hold of that one. It's high and deep to right, and it's gone. Just inside the foul pole. 381 to right field. And Team Asia now leads 2-0. Absolutely tattooed. Wraps just inside the foul pole. The payoff pitch to IKF, and that's going to hit him. Things going from bad to worse. After the hit by pitch, Shohei Ohtani stands in. Palencia. That one's put on the ground to second for 1. Throwing to first is in time, and the inning is over. The third inning is over, but not before ha-seong Kim makes it 2-0 Team Asia. Kodai Senga will now pitch for Team Asia, representing Team Japan. The first batter he will face is William Contreras. And he'll get the strikeout. Kodai Senga comes out of the bullpen and gets the strikeout. Francisco Lindor, the batter for Team Latin America. He's 0 for 1 today. Kodai Senga, the pitcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And that swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Senga out of the bullpen. DH Carlos Correa now stands in. And another strikeout. Senga strikes out the side. Team Asia continues to lead 2-0 here in the championship of the Four Nations Classic. Now pitching and possibly in for a 6-out save is Roki Sasaki of Team Japan. He'll face Wilson Contreras to lead off the top of the 8th. The pitch. That's lifted high in the air. Left field. Under it is Refsnyder, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Isaac Paredes, the hero of the semifinals, stands in for Team Latin America. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sasaki gets the strikeout, and there's 2 gone here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 8th, payoff pitch coming from Roki Sasaki to Jarren Duran. And that misses, ball 4. So that means the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Ronald Acuna Jr., who doubled earlier in this ball game. The 1-2 to Ronald Acuna Jr. That's on the ground. It's going to be corralled by the shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and Sasaki works out of it. And this one remains 2-0. Team Asia on top. Michael Garcia, the batter. The leadoff hitter here in the top of the 9th. Roki Sasaki trying for the 6-out save. Can he get there? The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Team Asia, 2 outs away from the championship here in the Four Nations Classic. And he won't be allowed to get there. As here comes A pitching change for Team Asia. Roki Sasaki got 4 outs. Team Asia 2 outs away. Shintaro Fujinami in to get the save. William Contreras will be the batter. The 1-2. Did he swing? Did he go? They're going to say he didn't go. Instead, it's going to be a hit by pitch. And there's going to be a runner at first, so now the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Francisco Lindor. The pitch from Fujinami, and that one's put into the air, into center field. Under it is Edmund, and he will make the catch. And Team Asia is 1 out away from the championship. Carlos Correa, the last hope for Team Latin America. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Correa represents the tying run. Runner on first, 2 down. The pitch. That one's on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. And Team Latin America is not done yet. They'll have runners at first and second with 2 down. Jose Altuve representing the go-ahead run. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to first is in time, and Team Asia wins. Team Asia is your Four Nations Classic champions. 2-0, the final score. Kodai Senga of Team Japan with the win. Ranger Suarez of Team Venezuela with the loss. And Shintaro Fujinami, the save, also from Team Japan. And Kodai Senga of Team Japan gets your MVP honors. He pitched 3 innings, recorded 5 strikeouts. He was absolutely electric in this championship game out of the bullpen. We gave it a spotlight in the first game against Team Dominican Republic, but Team Asia, more specifically Team Japan, showed out with the pitching. I mean, you've got Shota Imanaga, 3 innings, allowing 2 hits, 5 strikeouts. Kodai Senga, 3 innings. He didn't allow any hits. He had 5 strikeouts. Shinosuke Ogasawara, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Roki Sasaki, an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts. Shintaro Fujinami gets the save, 1 strikeout. They got 14 strikeouts, allowed just 3 hits, no runs, a shutout for this Team Asia pitching staff. What an amazing performance. We've talked a lot about Team Japan, but who could forget Ha-seong Kim's solo blast to put Team Asia up 2-0. That was sensational. So that concludes the Four Nations Classic. Team Asia gets the win 2-0 over Team Latin America. What a performance by Team Asia. What a tournament by them. They won in 2 completely different ways. They won 8-4 over Team Dominican Republic in the first game. So it was all hitting, all fireworks, all offense, and then won with pitching in game number 2 to get the win in the championship game over Team Latin America. What an absolute dominating performance. Really at both of those games. They really put on a clinic in all aspects of the game of baseball. What a performance by them, and they are the kings of the baseball world. If you did enjoy the Four Nations Classic, make sure you leave the video a like, subscribe to become one of the Burger Bros, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.